How's it going, everybody? Morning. So we're in mid-April, early April. It's the 8th of April. All's quiet in the loft. We don't know whether racing is going ahead yet or not. More than likely not, especially old boards anyway, whatever about the young boards. So for me, it's business as usual. I've only a handful of boards, so I'm still breeding. At the moment, I am back on the bull system. If you remember before, I had the boards down in the section with the perspex blocking the perches. I have just built this box, my version of a bull box, that I can give him every hen one at a time. There he is there in it himself, Musgrove Wizard. At the moment he's with his 8 hens he's with this time round actually. So I've already floated 6 eggs from the last time that just one of the hens was still feeding, which is a 4th hen, and 2 of the hens just didn't lay. Sorry, one hen's eggs were infertile, and 1 hen didn't lay. So out of the 4 hens that laid, I got 6 fertile eggs, which is great. Okay, so we're on the go again. Those 6 young birds are going out. The next lot I'm breeding as well, they're to go out. And then I am going to focus on a few more for myself. I won't be breeding that many now because racing's not going ahead. One of the hens I have actually prepared to him this time round is a little hen in here. She's out of Marco Wilson's 879 mile pigeons. So it's just a cross, so 710 miles himself going into an inbred father-daughter mating, or mother-son mating out of 840 odd mile pigeons. So that's the little hen in there. She's in the race section here out of the way, just to keep her busy. Just show you the young birds. Here's what youngsters I have, very few. That's out of the Marco Wilson pigeons. This is these are out of the Luella, double grandchildren of the Wizard. Direct out of the Wizard. Direct out of the Wizard. I think that's out of the Luella boards as well. The same, very similar that one and that one there. Everything else is out of the Wizard, I think, bar one. I think that's not. But the rest are all out of Musgrove Wizard. So I'm sticking to my plans. I allowed the Luella pigeons to breed because they've bred something worthwhile in the past. I want to see if I can get something decent out of them now. So I'll have about 8 or 10 young birds after, 8 young birds probably off the Luella pair. And like I said, here's the bull system ongoing as we speak. Here are all the boards. So this hen here, this one here, and this one here is own hen. He's paired up with her, so those 3 are finished today, actually finished yesterday, and that single hen up here that we were talking about inside, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 ongoing, and they're on day 1 today, sorry, day 4 today, so this is their 4th day being put in with him. So I'm going to run this again, so by the time I'm finished with those next 4 hens, the first 4 hens should have laid. I have feeders ready for all of these eggs. And like I said, these eggs are going out of the loft. I won't be keeping them here, these young birds, whatever comes out of them. They're for others. I do have the last, so just so people don't think that I'm abusing these hens and using them as egg factories, I would normally go 3 to 4. I would normally do it a lot quicker, but because of just the timing issues, how things have gone here, I've actually spread it out very, very well. So these hens are only going down. They haven't even laid yet. And this is, I don't know whether you can see down the bottom down here or not, but there is a pair of youngsters here from the last eggs. Now they're already 5 days old, as you can see in there. So these hens that I'm breeding from, although they haven't bred themselves, they're getting roughly 3 to 4 weeks between laying eggs. They're getting plenty of grit and minerals, they're getting plenty of food and nutrients, they're getting everything they need to keep them going and keep them healthy. And I handle these hens on a regular basis, and I am delighted with the condition of them. So this round of eggs are going to be floated. The next round of eggs, I'll probably let them rear themselves. I don't know yet. I might float the next round and then let them rear the last round themselves. I'm not fussed about any of this. Like I'm not going to go too much further myself. Like I've been at this now since Christmas, and I'm quite happy with what I've got. Like I have a handful there. I have old boards here. All of these old boards actually. Out of these old boards, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, sorry. 5, 6 6 old boards in here. 6 old boards in here out of Wizard himself as well. So there's plenty here to work with. Oh, there's plenty there to work with to keep moving. So everything is going to plan. I'm going to continue on. Like I said, if 16 there. If I get this round down my way, they're gone out of the loft, and then I'll maybe build a round or two for myself, which will bring my numbers up to 20, 25, 30. And I'll hold off there because I've only room for 40, what's it, 24, 48 old boards. So happy days. So let's see how it goes. I hope your breeding's going well. I know I'm having a little bit of problem with coronavirus and we just don't know exactly what way it's going to go, and that's fine. But what I would say to you is plan for everything, but just roll with whatever happens. That's all we can do. We can only roll with what goes on, okay? Talk to you later, lads.